So guys, we got another interesting clip with 39-year-old attorney, co-host of the show State of the Culture on Revolt TV, Ebony K. Williams. She said a lot of controversial stuff in the past, and this time is no different. Y'all remember the clip with Iyanla Vanzant where she was talking about she wouldn't date a bus driver?
Would you date a bus driver? Would you date
if
a bus
he owns
driver?
the bus? If he owns
No.
it. If he owns the bus,
See, that's a problem. That's a problem. That's a problem.
Well, here she's giving advice and advocating for why women should be single mothers. So I'm not going to hold you guys any further. Let's get into this clip. Let's go.
Are availing ourselves to all of the options that our hard work and circumstances currently afford us. And that means that single motherhood by choice is going to be an option that more and more Black women consider and even exercise. So anybody that's in their feelings about that can go ahead and start to process right now. Because Black women that have the privilege to embark upon this expensive and oftentimes lengthy process will increasingly decide to forego marriages and partnerships that do not serve us and that are not in our best interests. And now that bypassing those insufficient relationships does not have to come at the expense of motherhood, well, frankly, it's a whole new world. A world in which Black women are no longer subject to the desperation of being chose, because now we get to do the choosing. And as we choose, we do have to contend with the reality of a dismally small supply of Black sperm. Because most Black women on this journey, we want to create children that look like us and that look like our families, and that means we want Black sperm. And as we heard from Reese Brooks, it's the definition of slim pickings, and sometimes that means compromising on this aspect of your journey. Now, I am extremely fortunate that I was able to secure 2 vials of Black sperm from California Cryobank when I embarked on this part of my journey last fall. But I do know that I am an outlier. So I've got 2 concrete tips for single Black women who think this may be an option, either now or maybe later. Number 1, please check out Reproductive Village. It's a new Black-owned cryobank, and it's designed to help with this shortage of Black sperm. It's set to open its doors in D.C. later this year, and it will also have drop-off locations in Atlanta and Houston, Texas.
Ebony. So Ebony's 39 years old. She said she started last fall with this journey. And you see a lot of women, a lot of successful, educated Black women who feel like they don't need a man, and frankly, a husband just gets in the way of raising a child, having to listen to this man as the head of household. So her idea is, hey, why not just be a single mother? That way you don't have to deal with it. I did a video where a doctor was speaking on this. Why should I have to do this? I've frozen my eggs. I'll just go to a sperm bank. She's well within her 40s.
I've never been married. I am currently single. I am dating, but I have been engaged. I was engaged about 4 years or so ago, very short-lived. I ended the engagement. That was absolutely the right thing to do, and I'm happy that I did that. Never looked back, okay? So that is, I was engaged once. I've never had children, but I have frozen my eggs before I turned 40. So I do have eggs in the freezer. I pay egg rent every year, but I've never had children, etc. So I know a lot of you are probably like, well, why have you never been married? I've always been afraid of what people think about that. And maybe it's not the thing you're thinking about, right? There is a lot of societal pressure to be married.
I did another story about a reporter, which you guys will see these links on the screen, where she actually talks about how she adopted because it just didn't happen. A lot of these women say it just doesn't happen. When they make it seem like slim pickings because they have education, they're the prize all of a sudden. Now, Ebony, we know that you were married previously to a white man. Didn't work out. You said that you were a shitty person when you were married, and the engagement that you had on reality television, that didn't work out either. You're in no moral position to say slim pickings in terms of Black men. When you have to go to a sperm bank, that's all you have because it's less that you have to deal with a Black man. A lot of y'all women thinking that's the thing to do. That's why I say, if anything, that's what a lot of women that have this thought process process, a lot of black women, even black women that aren't as successful or as educated, they still go this route of just using a man for his seed, which I've done a video on that about studs. Even women pretending to be straight that are either a stud or a femme, and they use a man for his seed, then they go back to their girlfriends. It's just something. But to hear this woman basically saying, here's another route, you don't have to, there's slim pickings, there's nothing wrong with being a single mother. Single mother is a failure. I don't care what you say. It's supposed to be a two-parent household or people co-parenting in this aspect, not just one parent, no father, a test tube baby, if you will. An artificial insemination where the father is basically just a number or unknown person at the end of the day, and you just get the sperm and I'll just raise this child as just me. This is the wrong thing. And for those who take her up on this and feel like she's some sort of authority on guiding black women into what is right, what's womanhood, motherhood, things like that, she has no authority to speak on this. But anyway, let's finish up the clip. Let's go.
And number 2, be proactive. I say go ahead and start looking right now for desirable black sperm. You register with all 4 of the big cryobanks, and this includes California Cryobank, which I used, Seattle Sperm Bank, Fairfax Cryobank, and Zytex. Then you can scan the current options for black sperm. And if you see some sperm that you like, I suggest go ahead and buying at least 2 vials right now. Even if you do not intend to use them anytime soon, trust me, it's better to have them than to be without them when the time comes. And listen, if you never need them for whatever reason, what a wonderful gift to give to a friend or a sorority sister in need. And also, most of those banks, they allow you to resell the sperm back to the bank itself. Listen, I know that many are going to question or even indict the decision that I and many other black women are making to become single mothers by choice.
Yeah, don't work on yourself. Don't attempt to cooperate with the man. You have it all figured out. Single mother by choice. Single mother by choice. We're not protected. There's slim pickings. Even Umar Johnson has gotten on this train and saying that there's slim pickings out here for you ladies. And hey, at the end of the day, there's slim pickings when it comes to women. There's a ton of women, but there really are slim pickings when it comes to getting a good woman. If you're just saying, I just refuse to be under the authority of a man and I'm good, I'm going to purposely raise a child by myself and purposely be a single mother. This is a woman that's never been a parent. You'll ask a lot of single mothers, they wish they had a man in the household to help them out. For those of you who have aunties, uncles, and grandma taking care of your kids, it's still not the same. But I digress, man. There's a lot of this foolishness going on. See how that works out. How do you think your child's going to feel? You're not thinking about the child. You're thinking about yourself. The child is a pet. But that's neither here nor there, man. I'm done talking. Let me know what you guys think about this. Comment below. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hit me up on Linktree to book a one-on-one with yours truly. Purchase all my books, merch, t-shirts. Helps us support the channel. Follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. With that being said, much blessings and abundance. Stick around for the next video that's going to pop up on the screen below. That's where I'm going to see you guys at. This is your favorite everything. This is Wisdom. I'm out of here. Peace.
Yeah. 50 Cent. 50. Part 2. Bring it back. Yeah. Can't forget Tony. 50. UK.